what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back. I'm your host, Steve Ricardo. Today's episode, we are going to talk about making a music video, right? Which is no different than me doing this setup here on my my reviews and everything that I talk about on the channel. I use is really simple. I don't use anything other than a cell phone. So I just finished our latest video for the band Dirty Audio Machine entitled Damage Done. And we're like, let's keep the first one simple and raw. I'll put a link down somewhere up here where the video is. It's also on my channel, and it's also on the band Dirty Audio Machines page. So I'm a DIY guy. I like doing things simple. I like doing things with our own funding because we don't have a lot of money. A lot of us don't. You know, if you got the bigger productions, absolutely. And there's amazing guys out there who can film videos and do an amazing job. Dave Benedict, for one, who lives just around the corner from me, does an amazing job on videos and stuff. And he's the guy, if you've got the funding, by all means, wha-bam, you know, make a good, amazing product. And he does that. For those that don't have the cash, simplicity, right? You know, okay, Steve, what do you need? You need backdrop, you need a banner, you need smoke machine, you need lights. And then, hey, simplicity. No, and those things you can always get as you go. Depends what route you want to take and what kind of video you want to take. Making all my home movies and stuff when I used to do the cover songs, right? So further down my channel, there's lots of stuff I used to do. Just take a cover song and I would just record it in the house. I mean, the house is number one. It's right there. You've got availability to it and you can film. Your basic needs. Number one is your basic needs. What do you need? Depends what you want to shoot with. You can go out and get a camera. You could spend up to $1,000, $600, get a Sony, get a Canon, and start researching, getting down the road of what you want to do that way. The way I do it is I've got old cell phones, right? I don't throw away my cell phones when I get a new one, and I hang on to them. And especially over the last couple of years, especially with some of them that have like 3 lenses in them, even the one, and what I'm using right now, that one, and hey, how's it going? On that one, look at the picture quality, right? So, variation is there. So Samsung do amazing filming. They're great cameras. This is a Samsung 7, and this is a Samsung 10. So both different capabilities. I found out which one has a larger screen that I can shoot with and more easier to use, which is this sucker. The 10 kind of changed, and then of course I've got my 20. So this is my Samsung S20 FE. So the Dirty Audio Machine video I shot with this. That's it, and a gimbal. So here's a gimbal. This is what a gimbal looks like, right? So real simple to use. You get them for anywhere from $100 to $150 and up, pending what you're using it for. You can use a GoPro. I've had a GoPro, but over the last couple shootings, it's been not linking with my. It's a Hero 3 GoPro. I need to upgrade. Yes. So also you can get those drone cameras for, I think Costco had one for $175. Not expensive, right? So the rest is your creativity of what you want to do. So with the video that I did last, it was basically a bunch of black sheets to kind of encase around where I was filming, so I didn't have any bleed through with the back wall and everything else, and a smoke machine, and literally these 2 lights behind me, which do color changing, you know, on Amazon for like $80. So 2 of those, smoke machine and a fan, and the rest is lighting. Which I just used those 2, right? And that was my light coming from the bottom, so you emphasize your lighting of how you want things. Experiment. But you really don't have to go out far and spend a lot of money to get yourself your first video. So I would recommend a gimbal, because those, when you shoot film with those, you get a nice, super smooth transition, right? And that's what you're looking for, right? Doing action shots. I also had a selfie stick, right? Because I wanted to get up there for some of the shots for looking down on the drummer and looking down on the bass player. And I just bought a cheap $25 selfie stick on Amazon. Amazon's your best friend right now. The lights, Amazon. If you want to expand, you go to a local music store like Long and McQuaid in Abbotsford or wherever you are and see if they've got a smoke machine to rent, right? Put it on low and then a fan. So really our budget for that was $40 for the rental of the room and the stuff that I already had, my cell phone and the lights and everything else. So really, and then time. Time is the other thing. And then get yourself moved forward on that. It doesn't have to be hard. Editing wise, what you want to use for editing programs, there's tons and tons of editing programs out there that are available. I've been using Corel Video Studio for the past 7 years. Just upgraded to the newer version. I love it. It films great. It's easy to use, lots of transition colors. You can modify different screens, and that kind of held everything else on its own. So, and a tripod. So if you're filming your video one camera at a time, it's best to have your music with a cue point. With the cue point is like an 8 count or a 4 count of beeps in front of the video. This allows you to really easily, align everything into proportion, and that's what you want to do. You want to make sure all your cuts are with the same music. You don't want to have your drummer off key or your guitar player off key with the sound and the music, and it's going to look weird. So unless that's what you want. But yeah, use the 4-point, add it to your song that you're going to be using, and then we just bring a stereo with us and we just play it loud, really, and everything syncs in, because you want to be able to film with the music. Yeah, you're lip syncing, duh. It's no pro quos about it. So let's recap what you guys need: a cell phone or a GoPro. There's other things you can use. I've also got this, which is my drum cam I use, and it's a Zoom for drum cams. They got a newer version out, H4 or H3 right now, but yeah, you can use one of these if you want a wider lens, because it kind of gives a bubble lens effect, fisheye they call it, and a cell phone. So, tripod, okay? You want to have some lights, whatever kind of lights, spotlights or whatever, grab 2 lights. So, tripod, some lights, a cell phone or a GoPro, okay? A selfie stick helps to have, right? Then you can use that. A gimbal, right? Those things work. There's your starting point. From there, you can move on. Whether it's an old cell phone, your dad's cell phone, have a chip. You can buy the chips. They're not expensive, and turn it into a 16 gig or 32 gig, so you have more memory on the phone. Average phone, you can record quite a few videos, especially the new Samsung S20s. They record quite a bit. So make sure your cell phone's clean, or if you have a phone that you use strictly for filming like I do, I've got 4 or 5 phones, and then they're all available. So furthermore, a program. So search the web, the top 10. There are some free ones out there. See what complies to you and what works for you as far as doing that. And yeah, all right, that's a good start. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, comment down below and experiment. That's the best way to learn, is to actually physically grab the camera and just start filming little clips here and there, just to get familiarized of how to hold it and how you want it. You can just turn these the other way, and the next thing you know, you've got stuff for TikTok, things like that. I know TikTok likes to use the whole camera, so yeah. All right. Any questions, comment down below and I can assist you, or just search YouTube for lots of answers. I might be one of millions of different approaches to filming a music video for your band, but I can keep the cost down 100%. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you in creating a video for your band. You guys have been fantastic. I've been Steve. Smash the like. Come back often. Lots of cool stuff happening. All right? Cheers. Heavy metal. Yeah. Hi. I'm the one you use for TikTok. Up and down. Up and down. Selfie stick. A gimbal. Cell phones. Right? A Zoom. Ooh. Tripod with the cell phone attachment.